Today we work on the maintenance bay for our river rapids and tidy up some areas around our shops. I'm Mostly Average Matt, and this is Planet Coaster Hackberry Hills. Let's get to the time lapse. Hello and welcome to the live portion of today's video. If you want to find out how we got to this point, make sure you catch up. I put the link in the description to the playlist. This is Hackberry Hills. You're also going to find the challenge mode and the career mode that we have going on currently down in the description. But today we have another small update. When I said we were going to be moving slow in the first couple episodes, I was not kidding, because I really had to work through a block and getting something put together. But I finally came up with something that I really like. And we're looking at our river rapid ride. That is the main focus of today's video. We started doing like the maintenance area. So we got like a little crane that the maintenance team would stop at the bottom of the conveyor belt, pick up the car with the 3 hooks that we have here, which you can only see 2, now you can see 3, transport it over and lower it down into the water, and then push it to one of the bays or the actual maintenance shed, which has a door on it over here. Again, I think it turned out really nicely. Do have a little bit of work here. I think I'm going to put some rocks in here, and have a little bit of like a cascading waterfall coming down off into our pool here. We got to do like a little control panel to activate the lift and the cranes. You'll see on the other side of the cranes we have these 3 that just kind of jut out a little bit further. I'm probably going to duplicate another set of these, bring it over, kind of make that little maintenance area as well. That way if they need to remove one of the cars, they can just drive a truck in or something. I haven't fully visualized that yet, so it'll probably just kind of connect to this area over here. Won't really have much else. Just have a gate so people can't walk over to it and whatnot. So, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. We got 2 big water tanks here. I wanted it to fit in with the wooden theme and the foresty theme, so it naturally is made out of wood. And I think that came out nice. We got the pipes that are going to return the water from the bottom here all the way to the top, which we haven't finished because we're going to be building a whole lot more. I also put in a pretty large wall here, and that's so people can't see this as easily when they're going up the left hill. You would naturally be able to see a little bit as you come around here, but I just don't want people to be able to continue to look down into this area, so we'll just kind of block it off with a big wall. We'll add some little water effects that'll shoot water out onto people as we go. Get some lights on top here, and everything. Next thing I want to do here is I want to put a wall in here. Probably going to be the same wall that I've been using, just like a big retaining wall to keep all the land back instead of having this like curvature here. We'll probably, I'm really debating about switching this concrete. You'll saw in the video I changed it to rough and then I changed it right back because it didn't work right. So we will most likely change at least a portion of this to the wood, to the plank wood, because I think it'll go better with our theme, and the station and whatnot. And you know, it'll look better once we get some more trees in here. But I'm hoping this retaining wall can be really close to our water tanks. That way we can get some trees in here that really kind of block their view as well. The other idea is this turn here is going to be our major our finale, if you will, which I'm going to do the stereotypical water tower. So not sure if there was a weird cut in there, but what I'm saying, we're doing a water tower type thing here, where I'll go and hopefully I can time it out so that it gets 2 boats at once every time it goes around. That'd be really cool to do every other one, so you don't know which way it's going to come and get you. Could get you over here, it could get you over here. I think that'd be really cool. And then we'll have some little cannons that we'll pretend can be activated by guests, and we'll put little control panels that they can do right around these rapids, so people won't be able to get away from anything, which I think will be fun. So yeah, we are also going to look at this little balcony here, which is currently path. We'll put little access points here with control panels that maybe we'll have like a number system, 1, 2, 3, that'll kind of shoot water onto people, and we'll pretend that these people are activating that, which I think that'll look really cool, especially if it's going around this turn or something like that. Or maybe even further down, since you can see really far into the ride here, at least currently. So the river rapids was the bulk of what we did today, and we did do some other work, but it was very minimal because it took me a long time to do the river rapids area. But we finally finished up our area over by the Cosmic Mill. We got our nice little fence in here to make sure people can't fall into the water as we fly through a tree. We also did the fence on this side over to this corner. We did not touch our ramp. That'll be coming up at another episode. And I also made some changes to our sweet shop. We had a little border around the bottom, which I think just adds a nice little dimension to it. We also, at all of the shops, we put in a little shop front, or little like bottom piece that covers. Oh god, he's getting eaten by it. We'll have to look at changing that, but we're gonna leave it for now. Did not see that in the last one, but we just added these in here to give it a little more. I noticed in the thumbnail while I was on vacation last week that the churros specifically looked very dull. So adding in a little thing at the bottom, just add something, adding the sign, I think has made a pretty nice change. And then this border, or this little base at the bottom, does wonders for some reason. So I'm really happy with the way that turned out. The last little bit that we did here, you'll saw that I struggled immensely with our pathing. It did not want to connect. It destroyed everything around this backside, and then it disconnected over here, so I had to reconnect all my paths. My paths. Words, English not working. It's at least once an episode I can't speak. So I had to fix all that. It wasn't too difficult because it is on the grid, so I know exactly where I need to put the paths. I did it again, jeez. And try and make it curve out a little bit better. We did do a little bit of smoothing on our terrain here, and we laid out the rest of the path work heading over to Buddy's Smokehouse, and the paths actually did me a solid. It gave me this beautiful little area. It kind of just like runs perfectly along the way here. Alright, so weird cut, thanks to autosave. But yeah, it did this nice little cut here. So we're just going to do a little border, and that'll make Buddy's Smokehouse look really nice. We'll get some nice little trees in here. There's really no terrain variation at this point, because I didn't really have a need for it. But I do want to keep this area a little bit flatter, just to give a little bit of space to build once it's all set in stone. We will most likely get some type of gaming going on, similar to how we have it in our challenge park. So if you want to see how I built that, I'm going to put the link. I'm going to put a card up here in the top right hand side of the screen. So make sure you check that one out. I think that one turned out really good. And then we also, in the next episode, and I can almost guarantee that it'll be the next episode, we are going to build a roller coaster, and it's going to be a wooden coaster. It's going to kind of wrap around our parking lot so we can get rid of this disgustingness, and just kind of tie it in and give people something to look at as they come in and get people excited to come into the park. So that, I can almost guarantee, will be the next episode. I will also continue to do work on our rapid dry because that's going to take forever. We'll probably hold off on the games area for a little bit. We'll hold off on doing some of this for a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about the roller coaster and getting it into this theme park. So that is going to do it for this episode. Again, it was a smaller episode. It is going to take time for me to get this done because I'm doing a lot of detail to a lot of different things all at once. But again, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, make sure you leave a like. If you saw something I could have done better, maybe I missed something, make sure you leave it in the comment section. And if you want to find some more awesome Planet Coaster content, make sure you check out my channel, Mostly Average Matt. As I mentioned before, we got a challenge park. We also got a career mode going on that you can find those links in the description. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.